assalamu alaikum. This is Naeem Muhammad on Dean TV, always on, always live. We're here at the ISNA Convention 2014 in Detroit, Michigan. We're doing the interviews all weekend here. We also have giveaways that we've been doing. We're going to give away a tablet. We're going to give away a TV. And we're also selling a bunch of albums, inshallah. And we're here today with my good buddy, Brother Raef. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How's it going, bro?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good, good.
They say that love never lasts, that love never lives to see another day. But what I know deep down inside is what I feel, and it's so real. I gave it up all for you, and there ain't nothing that I won't do. All I know deep down inside is what I feel, and it's so real with you.
Good. So we I've known you for a few years now, and we even like, you helped write you helped me with one of my songs, the song Gaza that we did
That was a while ago.
And even some of the things we came up with that that's helped me when we finished the recording. Now, how long have you been recording and singing and stuff?
Let's see now. I want to say like 8 years.
8 years. Nice.
Give or take.
How'd you get started?
I just started writing poetry mainly, and then I bought a guitar, and I went on YouTube, and I started singing songs with my guitar.
So on YouTube, you learn how like chords. And
right. So if
that?
you search online or on YouTube in particular, if you search how to play guitar or how to play certain chords, and I slowly taught myself a few chords, and then with that you can connect them with the words, and then you have a song.
Okay, cool. Were you also like a YouTube, one of those YouTube guys like Justin Bieber did, he recorded himself and then
I had a few videos online, but you can't see my head. That's like recording from my neck down.
Okay, cool. The ghost. Right. The ghost recorder.
The headless performer.
Yeah, and I remember you. I think the first time I saw you was you were performing with a band back then. I don't even think you guys had a name, but then you came up. I think it was Great Seneca or something like that.
Right. So when I started to perform and record, I had a few friends in college that I joined up with, and we did rock music.
Cool.
And we toured like 4 cities around the United States: Chicago, DC, New York.
I was with the Chicago and
so it was a cool experience. I learned a lot performing. I was a bass player at the time.
Okay.
And I sang. So that was the name of our band was Great Seneca.
Cool.
But we split up. Everyone kind of got busy with other things in life. Yeah. Yeah,
I know. So now you went from that to now you have a solo career now going.
Right. So after I left my band Great Seneca, I started performing just by myself at coffee shops and small events here and there, and then I joined up with Poetic Vision Tour, which you were on. For
I
some
basically
time as well.
just used to follow you around, secretly.
No, and it was great.
I was a groupie.
We had a lot of.
I was hiding around like, what's he doing this week? Okay, let's do that.
No, it was fun, right?
No, it was. That was a good time.
We went to a lot of different cities, and we performed together several times, and. That was a great blessing for me. I had a lot of time to sort of write and learn and perform in front of people. Sometimes it was a crowd as big as 15 people, and in fact, one time we performed for a crowd of 5.
Yeah.
And slowly, that was fun. Yeah,
it happens. But I think if you ask me, I think that's where you learn, and I think nowadays you have a kid that goes from his mom's kitchen to live at the stage, 10,000 people, and to me, I think that's the American Idol thing.
I think that's, and this is something that that I feel very strongly about it. A lot of times people see the end result, but they don't see a lot of the time that goes into what the end result is at the end, right? So to do anything successfully, you have to put in hours. You have to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Mistakes are good, and I think our culture sometimes makes mistakes to be a bad thing, but you only learn from making mistakes, and you're only going to make mistakes if you try. So I made a lot of mistakes.
Dude, I'm still making them. You just told me like last
Absolutely.
night. So from Great Seneca, then now you have Raef Music, and you got an album out, right?
Right. So
how'd you go from the solo to
I was performing on the Poetic Vision tour. I wasn't really planning on making an album. I just wanted to sort of share my music live, and then I crossroads with Awakening Records.
Right.
They're a UK-based records label, and I signed with them 2 years ago.
Cool.
And we started working on an album, and it was released just a couple months ago.
And you got a copy here.
I do have a copy. The name of the album is The Path.
The Path. So Abdul, can we zoom in on we got a copy of his album. Put on the camera there.
And yes, this is my truck. It's actually
That's
my
your
truck.
actual truck.
It's my actual truck.
I saw a picture of you and like Maher Zain driving around in that truck, right?
You got to come over, man. You only live like 30 minutes from my place.
I told you that that 495 traffic is like murderous. But
So yes, it's my favorite vehicle to drive, and I named it The Path because I think each and every one of us has our own paths towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
okay.
And we twist and we turn and we make mistakes.
Definitely.
And my journey with music has certainly been a path for me. And
Nice.
this is just a part of my path, and it's still going on, inshallah.
Now, and how can they, if they want to get this, how can they get this CD?
You can
Or
get
just the music
the
in general?
physical CD from awakeningstore.com,
Awakeningstore.com.
or you can just listen to it for free if you don't want to buy it on Spotify.
Spotify.
And you can download it on iTunes and Amazon and all that other good stuff. So
I'll tell you, I've been listening to it a lot on Spotify, a lot.
great.
And that's when I first got to hear it, and I told you that I really it was something that Talabad Ranaina, like the violin part that starts, that when that song starts, it really takes you somewhere. Are there any songs that's on the album that stand out to you that have special meaning for you that you want people to get into?
I like. That's a tough question. I actually like the song "Home."
Home? Yeah.
And that song is a song about home being wherever your heart is.
Right.
And I wrote that after a long road trip. I took a road trip a couple years ago where I drove by myself 9,000 miles
No way.
in 19 days. And I
9,000
drove
miles in-
south from Washington, D.C. all the way south. And then I went down the southern border. I went up to Flagstaff and saw the Grand Canyons there in Arizona. And then I went through California, up the
Not
coast.
in this truck though.
No, this truck can't make it out of Maryland. Are you kidding me? This thing overheats in like
I was about to
15
say.
minutes. No, definitely
Cool.
not.
Any message for kids that maybe there's kids that have a little garage band, or maybe they're watching people on YouTube and they want to, any tips for them getting started or and going on this path?
I think it's important if you have any talent, whether it's music or writing or painting, is to focus most of your effort on improving your talent, and less effort on sort of publicizing yourself. So, and I know it's difficult with the culture of Instagram and Twitter and now Snapchat and all this other jazz, right? And I find that sometimes we fall into the trap of spending 80% of our time and effort and money into sort of taking glamour shots and making a really slick website and all that, and then there's no content. And so my humble advice is to work on your craft, work on your talent as much as you can, and you'll find that it will speak for itself. You won't have to try so hard to sort of publicize it as much.
Okay, man, that's a good time. We just as he said again before, we really want you guys to support Raef. We've been playing his videos. He has a number of music videos. You have lyric videos, and then And you have like a lot of lyric videos I saw, right? It's a bunch of them.
Yeah, and there's
right?
more to come. I actually have one for every song on the album.
Is that strategic? What do you think about lyric videos?
I think it's just a different medium for people to connect, so that they can listen to the song and actually connect with the lyrics, because that's really what's important.
Right.
The music is nice and it's sort of like ear candy, but the message is really the important part of the song. And when you watch the video and you can see the lyrics at the same time, I think that helps.
Cool.
And so so every song on the album will have a lyrical video,
Nice.
inshallah.
Nice.
So we have a few out at the moment. Yeah.
Nice. Well, Tawfiq with everything, bro.
Ameen.
We continue to grow. Hopefully, we'll have. I'm hoping that we get to have some at the booth here to help get the word out and let people know. Again, it's Raef Music. Is it RAEF?
Yeah, it's fear spelled backwards.
Fear. RAEF music.com.
That's right.
And go and support our good brother and get his work, and hopefully you get to see him in a city near you, inshallah. This is again Raef and Naeem on Deen TV, always on, always live, behind the music. Assalamu alaikum, keep the faith.
I am the Deen you need, I am the Deen you love. Please come back to me. I am the Deen you know, I am the Deen you need, I am the Deen you love. Please come back to me.